Welcome everyone, and thank you so much for joining in. So as you can see, the price of Bitcoin has failed to find support above this 42,000 price range, because I made it very clear, if we are not breaking above this 42,000 and find support above it, then the price could be showing a very similar movement, just like here from past Bitcoin price action, where we break out of this 0.618, and after that we will see a sell off, and this exact happen here in price action of Bitcoin. Now, what does this actually mean, and also what kind of scenario we should expect next for Bitcoin? So before I dive into the content, I just want you guys to take 1 second of your time and try that like button, and also for those individuals watching for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. So now, if you look at this price action, we are aware, guys, after the price of Bitcoin broke out of this 0.618, we approached around this 43,000 range, and all of a sudden we saw this sell off, and price after this sell off also found support around this 40,000 range. And why 40,000? Because yesterday I showed you with this broadening wedge scenario, each and every time the price of Bitcoin has tested the resistance from this upper line area, after that we have seen retracement, and this exact also unfolded. And if you remember properly, guys, I made you very clear, this line around 41,400 is a line of support, and if this line is going to get broken, the next possible target or the support line is going to be around this 40,000 range. And this is exactly what the price of Bitcoin did. After breaking the first support line, we tested the second temporary support line, and now we are holding the line. So if this is going to be a movement where the price of Bitcoin, after seeing this retracement, is going to show a relief rally around this 41,400, 41,500, then we want the price also to flip this resistance into support and break out of this 42,000 area. So that's why, guys, that's why for us 39 to 40,000 is a very important line of support, and only after breaking below this level we could be seeing another sell off, where the price of Bitcoin could be retesting the support around this lower line area from broadening wedge. So that's why, guys, that's why for us it's very important that the price of Bitcoin in a daily remain above this 40,000 if you want to continue this movement again here to the upside. And for an actual movement towards this 45,000 range, we want the price of Bitcoin to clearly find support above this 42,000 price area. And beside this, guys, if you remember yesterday, I also included this one falling trendline scenario, which was actually acting as a support. And after this retestment, after retesting the previous temporary resistance line, right, this falling trend line acted as a support, and then a movement here to the upper direction. And after this sell off, the price came back to retest this falling trend line, but unfortunately we were not able to find support above it. And what does this actually mean now for Bitcoin? For Bitcoin, if you look at this price movement from this swing low till this swing high, right, you can see this retracement ended exactly after price tested the support around this 0.618 level, and this 0.618, which is our golden pocket level, was a very strong line of support, along with this previous temporary resistance line around 40,000 range. So now you can see this 0.5 around 40,700 is acting as a resistance right here, and also this same line is going to be acting as a resistance. So here in immediate short term, what we want, if the price still wants to continue this as a bump and run reversal, we have to flip this resistance in the immediate short term around 40,700, 40,800 into support, because if we do that, then maybe the price of Bitcoin could be trying one more time to break here to the upper direction. So that's why, guys, for us it's very important that the price is not breaking below this 0.618, the golden pocket level, which is around 40,000, and also the previous temporary support line, which is also lying around this 40,000 range. And beside this, what I also want to include and talk about quickly is this rising trend line. We know every time when the price of Bitcoin has failed to find support at this rising trend line, after that we have witnessed this bigger price retracement. And this similar scenario could be also playing out here if we are breaking the support around this 39 to 40,000 range. So that's why, guys, our focus is going to be more around this rising trend line and also price staying above this 40 to 39,000 range, because breaking below this support line will trigger another sell off, just like here from past Bitcoin price action. So that's why, guys, that's why this 40,000, 39,000 is an extremely important line of support, which we are not allowed to break at any cost. And beside that, also, if you include this ascending channel, you can still see, guys, the price of Bitcoin is inside this ascending channel, which is not a bad sign. But what we are not allowed to do is to break below it, because breaking below this ascending channel lower line, which has been one of the strongest support line here in past Bitcoin price action, each and every time we tested the lower line area, we have seen some really rally type of scenario playing out, and this exact also happened here. But now the price has again retested the support line around this 39 to 40,000 range. So that's why, guys, we want the price of Bitcoin to overcome this upcycle, which is lying around this 40,700 range here in the medium short term, right? The 0.5 Fibonacci line and this falling trend line, and also here in the upcoming days 42,000 resistance must be flipped into support, because if we do that, then my price target, as I've already mentioned plenty of time, it's going to be around this central line, right, or the middle of the channel, which is lying around 44 to 45,000 range, because you can add this Fibonacci line from this swing high till this swing low. This 0.618 line is where we could be possibly getting gravitated. So that's why all eyes are going to be around this support line, which is around 39 to 40,000, because we want the price to clearly hold that line. And here in the immediate short term, we want to overcome this obstacle around 40,700, the 0.5 Fibonacci line, and also the falling trend line resistance, which is stopping the price at this current stage. So these are some of the quick update that I wanted to share with you in today's video. If you enjoyed my work, then please hit the like button, and also for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.